Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here. We're going to talk about carbs and why carbs can be really helpful in helping you to burn more fat. All the things, right? Carbs get a super bad rap. Super bad rap. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot. I got so excited to talk about how carbs are good. They actually help your hormone balance. Yeah. We're going to talk about that. And if you notice by the speed of my writing, Facebook added the function to flip the images. Watch this, watch this. Ready? Most of you guys don't care. Boom. This is normal, right? But I flip the image so I don't have to write backwards. Yay. Okay. I know most people are like, okay, whatever. Tell me about carbs. I will tell you about the carbs. Here we go. Carbs get a really bad rap. So when we're talking about carb consumption for the female body, it's important to realize that it does relate to the phase of life that you're in. So I have, a book, The Female Fat Solution. This is for women who are premenopause. I have a book, The Female Menopause Solution. These are on Amazon, talking about nutrition recommendations for each. Again, it can depend on what phase your life is in of what we'll be talking about for carbs. It also can depend upon your activity level. If you have a super high activity level, if you're training for something right now, starting to train for something, carbs are going to be essential to help nourish your body with the right fuel so that you can train and recover properly to keep going so your body doesn't get worn down and increase in cortisol. Because cortisol increase equals fat increase in the female body. Yes. So it's really important we're not just saying, oh, carbs are bad, blah, blah, blah. And simple carbs, complex carbs, all that stuff. Yes, I talk about that in the book more in detail. And I even go through examples of carb cycling in here, talking about that and how to incorporate that into your week so that you can take advantage of the fat burning component of carb here. That's the boosting metabolism piece of this. But overall, carbs are really important for the human body. So yes. So when we're talking about carb consumption and how it can really help, carbs are important in helping you absorb protein. If you eat a diet that is a lot of protein and you're not having any carb or very, very, very little amount of carb, your system's gonna have a super hard time absorbing all the protein it needs to absorb. Like, this is just basic human physiology. Like, you eat the thing, your body has to break it down, process it, and then absorb it. And proteins take a lot of energy to break down, process, and absorb. They're not going to do as good of a job unless you have carb with it. Carb with the protein. Oh, absorption. It's beautiful. So if you're looking at, oh, this has 30 grams of protein in it. Well, what type of protein is it? Is it bioavailable? All those things. How's your digestion? And are you getting carb with it? Otherwise, you're not going to get all the 30 grams. Really not. Yeah, can't make it different. Yep, can't make it different. So absorbing protein, very, very important. Energy for workouts. Making sure your body, especially if you are somebody who works out in the morning, do not do a fasted workout. Please, please, please stop digging yourself a hole. Stop putting your body into a deficit right away. Your body was just fasting all night. The amount of glycogen in your muscle tissue, right? Not really there. And then all of a sudden, if you're not having any type of carb, you will not have the same energy for a workout, which means you're not going to have the same type of output, which means you're stressing your body out more, which switches on fat storage for women. Yep, for women. Again, if you want to send me research things, be like, no, fasted cardio is the best. Look at the subjects. They're doing it on men because that's what makes their data look fancy. We're gonna do this study. We're gonna do it on men because then it looks like this. Yes, great. Yeah, for men. Great, super. Male body, yeah, all day long. Yeah, great, good for you. For women, it is different. Yes. So getting some type of carb, again, not a ton, just a little, pre-workout, little snacky-roo. Huge difference in giving you the right amount of energy for your workouts so that you can push yourself harder, again, to get to and stay in a fat-burning zone. It's harder for the female body to get to and stay in a fat-burning zone. We just don't do it the same. A big piece of doing that for the, if you're going to take the time and energy and effort to work out, you want it to actually be doing the right thing in your body, right? So this is a big piece of that, and carbs are a big piece of that. Boosting metabolism overall. What do you mean carbs can boost metabolism? Yes, carbs can boost metabolism. Carb cycling. Now there's different patterns, different ways to do this. Again, I have, some info in my book on this. This is also something I teach you how to do in the 12-week challenge. I take you through carb cycling. different carb cycling patterns, different rotations of it. So if you are not, if you are not on the wait list for the next 12-week challenge, there you go, wait list right there in the comments. Get on the wait list. Registration is open on Friday. The only way that you can get the registration link is on the wait list. So you got to be on the wait list to get the registration link. So don't hesitate to get on the wait list, because this is what we do. These tools, these techniques are things that you get to keep, right? It's not just like a one and done type of thing. No, this is like a rotational thing that you can do, that you can keep doing, and do this with your lifestyle. It's not, oh, I have to restrict, I can't eat this, or it's too bad, so-and-so has a wedding on Saturday, I guess I'm not gonna be able to eat anything for that. Oh, no. With carb cycling, that's one of my favorite things to do. I set my high carb days and low carb days based on my activity level, my lifestyle, what I've got going on. Great. Then I control my system going through and how I boost my metabolism on a regular basis, and it fits in with my life, with what I've got going on. It's such a beautiful thing, and that's what helps you be consistent with these techniques long term. You're not forcing it to happen. It's happening naturally for your system, for your life. Yay. Carbs are good. Who doesn't love carbs? They're delicious. I don't care what type, what kind, whatever. They're just delicious. And the last piece here, again, helping with hormone balance. It helps to balance and regulate cortisol levels, cortisol spikes, mitigate that, as well as, again, your brain runs off of carbohydrate, and your brain is the control factor for everything else, hormone regulation, function, everything. It tells everything else what to do. So carbs are really important there. Again, I always advocate for a complete nutrient diet, making sure you're getting proteins, fats, carbs, making sure you're getting those micronutrients along with the macros, right? The vitamins, minerals, all that other good stuff too. But carbs get a bad rap. Yeah. So make sure that you're incorporating carbs. Make sure you're doing all of these things. And again, if you guys have questions on this, if you want me to do a deep dive on anything that I've mentioned here, I'm more than happy to do that. Just put a comment below. I'm like, oh, hey, talk about this more, or do something more on this. Absolutely, I totally can. Just let me know. Also, again, in the comments, waitlist for the next 12-week challenge. I'm so excited. Yes. And then other resources I have for you besides my books are, I have a podcast called The Female Health Solution, and then my YouTube is called Dr. Beth Westy. You can subscribe to those to stay updated on all the videos and information I have coming out. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Please let me know if you have any other questions, if you need any more help or assistance or anything, because there's a lot of information that might sound like, oh, that sounds different. I don't know that I've heard that before. That sounds off the beaten path a little bit. What is this? And yeah, Gary's down here, babe. They're freaking out. They couldn't find Gary. He's right here.
I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Gary's sleeping on the floor by me, and he loves me. Gary's my puppy. Anyway, so let me know if you guys need more info on carbs or how to incorporate carbs differently, or if you want more info on it. Again, comment right below. Let me know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys later. Bye.